Hello, and welcome back to the second in our installment of Prospero's Dream audio reads. Ambience is provided by the Guild of the Black Crow. In our first installment, after days of drifting through empty space, we're finally nearing Prospero's Dream. It's been a slow journey. Hours of staring at the same star-studded darkness, with nothing but the hum of engines and our ordinary compatriots for company. We've heard stories from the crew about the station, about its sprawling docks and buzzing markets, but up until now, it's just been an idea, a distant point on the map. As we get closer, though, we start to feel it. A growing tension, like the station itself is calling us in. Arriving at Prospero's Dream is an assault on the senses, the dull monotony of space travel shattered in an instant. As the ship maneuvers into the Drydock, the first thing you notice is the sheer intensity of sound. The screeching, grinding, and clanging of metal that fills the air, reverberating off every surface, each clang echoing down the endless corridors of this massive, metallic leviathan.
Prospero Dream welcomes all new arrivals.
Sparks rain down from scaffolding where dozens of shipbuilders, dressed in heavy oil-stained coveralls and thick gloves, work with fierce precision. They're perched precariously on narrow platforms that hang over massive ships like yours, their silhouettes lit by the sharp, electric blue of welding torches. The air is thick, with the smell of hot metal and burned circuitry. A potent mechanical haze that hits your nose even through the sealed pouch of your ship. Everywhere you look, workers shout orders or mutter curses as they carry out repairs, load cargo, and inspect the docking equipment with practiced efficiency. The Drydock is less a single port and more like a sprawling hive of countless small berths, each one dedicated to a different incoming vessel. The dock walls stretch upwards in dizzying layers, crammed with small stations, loading cranes, and suspended platforms that seem to defy gravity as they twist and lower to attend to the endless influx of ships. Each port holds a different vessel, some hulking freighters coated in rust, others sleek shuttles with polished hulls gleaming under harsh, artificial lights. There's a frantic energy here, as if the dock itself is alive, with an endless pulse that matches the hurried pace of the workers scrambling over every surface. Each ship has its own crew, its own story, and its own needs. And the workers on Prospero's Dream move as one vast interconnected system, as if the dock is a colossal beast with each worker and visitor, a small moving part in its colossal churning body.
Drydock sequence initiated. Cargo loading bays are currently full.
As you navigate the tide-crowded walkway, you notice a young woman nearby, clutching a heavy toolbox and moving with a certain hesitance that marks her as new to this place. She catches your eye and gives a quick, nervous nod before stepping ahead. Just as you glance back at her, The crane above you lurches unexpectedly. A massive cargo container swaying dangerously from its chains. A warning light flickers, and you hear the groan of metal under stress. A sound that sends workers scattering with curses and hurried shouts. You see the danger before the others. The container is swinging straight towards the young woman, who is still focused and on her path forward, oblivious to the threat. You spot another worker, a middle-aged man hunched over a control panel a few feet away, unaware that the container, now even more unstable, is about to swing in his direction. You freeze, adrenaline surging as you realize you don't have time to save them both. The young woman, her eyes wide with shock, and a glance at the crane shows the chain slipping, the container ready to fall any second. You can save her by dragging her back to a safe distance, ensuring she's clear of any more danger. But that will leave the man, who's only moments from disaster. Or you can run to the man, potentially sacrificing your chance to save her. The sounds of the dock, the grinding metal, the shouting workers, the frantic beeping of alarms blur into a background hum as you lock eyes with the young woman, her face pale. The clock is ticking. The choice is yours. And the brutal, unfeeling machinery of Prospero's dream doesn't wait for anybody.